I don't trust people that don't swear. Adults that don't swear. I don't trust adults that don't swear. There's something wrong. There's something wrong with somebody if they doesn't swear. They're hiding something. There's a disconnect with reality when people don't swear, you know? They probably touch kids. I'm telling you, there's something wrong with them. You can't trust people that don't swear. There's something wrong. And they always think they're better than you when people don't swear. You notice that? They always go out of their way to let you know they don't swear, like they're better than you. Like, oh, I don't know, I just find better ways of communicating than using foul and obscene language. Oh, fuck you. You keep an eye on those people that don't swear. They're hiding something, man. There's something dark. There's some dark, dark things in their head, and that's why they don't swear, because they don't want to lead you down their dark path. But they're hiding dark secrets in there. You watch them, they'll act overly nice. You keep an eye on them, you'll see them. They'll say things like, the wife and I had a lovely dinner with you all tonight. We hope you have a wonderful night of digestion. And we're going to go and catch some rest now and get a full night's slumber. We hope to reconvene with you all in the morning and enjoy a delicious breakfast. With that, I wish you all sweet dreams. And he walks away from the table and I was like, isn't that nice? He's so nice. Then he goes up the stairs, closes the bedroom door. All right, honey, shit on my chest. Because he's got dark, dark things going on in there. At least if you swear, I don't have to worry about shitting on anyone's chest. That's where I crossed the line with you. They were like, whoa, what's with the shitting on the chest? But that's why I trust my doctor, because he swears at me. That's a f***ing pink shirt. Jesus. I think it's more weird that your skin tone matches your shirt. It's what I'm really worried about. You're a big guy, so that might possibly just be a red shirt stretched to the max, you know? Well, good to have you guys here. How you doing, buddy? What band were you in the 80s? You look like the keyboard player from Saga or something. Are you guys high rollers? Is that what it is? That's cool. He is? Well, good. See, the high rollers never look like this. They look like that guy. They look comfortable. They're like, you know what? If I'm going to be at this table for the next 8 hours, I'm going to be comfortable. They're like, I'm going to wear a salmon shirt. They'll see right through you. Oh, good. Where are you guys from? Oh, Jesus Christ, eh? Nice people in Newfoundland. I'm not just saying that because you're here and he's a giant. I'm just saying that because, side note, Kojak showed up. That's great. I think when Telly Savalas shows up, we should all show some respect. I think. Somebody get that man a lollipop. I had never been to Newfoundland until last year. It was my first time there. And, you grow up in Ontario and you hear all the Newfie jokes your whole life. And they just make people from Newfoundland sound dumb. And they're not dumb, they're just overly friendly is what the problem is. They're like friendly to a fault. Like, I made the mistake of just saying hi to somebody in passing on the street. Guy was walking past, I go, how you doing? He goes, oh, hey, how's it going there? Hey, so you're out here for the big show, are you? Is that right, eh? Oh, so, and they have this way of speaking where they inhale their words at the end of them. Oh, so, yeah, me and the old lady were coming out there tonight, yeah. Christ, we're coming out of the show. Oh, yeah. I thought he was going to pass out. You guys are proper white, then? What I'm saying is, hear me out. We live in a time now where people look white and are not white anymore. See, to me, white's not just a color. White is a culture. You know what I mean? Even like white people that are not white, like you look white-ish, sir, but I could tell that you're not white. Do you know what I mean? But like walking down the street, people look at a white guy, but I'm like, I can see you, and I go, that's not a white guy. That's something dangerous. That's, What's your background? Italian. See, Italians never call themselves white. You white? No, I'm f***ing Italian, bro. Look at you. Well, that's a real white guy with red hair and everything. That's, wow. You trump the rest of the white people. Hey, you're turning red while I talk to him, too. That's amazing. You're blending into your hair. You gotta, no, there he is. Yeah, right there. Yeah, the white one. Yeah, that one, yeah. Not the, there you go. Oh, yeah, look at how red he's getting. It's amazing. It's awesome, buddy. You look like you're just wearing a shirt, and that's it. Like you got on pink shorts, so you just look naked from the waist down. It's amazing. What's your name? David. Hey, David, how are you, buddy? Is that your lady with you? Why did you have to look at her? Did you not know she was coming tonight? Or? Is that your lady? What the f*** are you doing here? What kind of weird relationship are you in? Is that your brother right there? Yeah, he looks just like you, but without the red hair. It's kind of weird. Are you guys twins? No. Look at him. No. Oh, he's your brother. You know that, right? The way you just denied him? No. Who's older out of you two? He is. Yeah. How old are you, David? 32. You had to think about that, too. What's going on with you, David? Are you a liar or something by nature? Just no pressure. It's real simple questions, David. And that's your wife or your girlfriend? Your wife, because she's not wearing her ring, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. Man. So the Jews leave South Africa and the diamond ring business goes under too? What happened? Greg, we need a ring! Okay, I'm on it. Colored guy, how are you? I'm assuming you're colored. You look multicolored. What's your name, buddy? Sorry? Perino? The f*** is that? Isn't that a name of dog food? Oh, that's Purina. Whatever. Same. How the f*** your parents name you that? Where are they from? From South Africa, and they still named you Perino. Is that your way of saying Breno, but you made it really fancy? Is that what it is? It's Barreno. What's your name? What? Priyan. Why do you say it like a? Why do you gotta be like I'm Priyan? Priyan. Relax. It's not that serious, dude. It's a Priyan. Are you Indian there? Priyan. Have you gone back at all? I was there 2 years ago. I was in Bombay, and I was there. It's not a. We're not going. I'm just telling you I was there. It's not. Bombay wasn't the key word for you to win a prize. It was really the place I was at. I was in Bombay. Here's the trippy part. I was in Bombay 2 years ago, and I was there 1 month before the terror attacks happened. Remember the terror attacks that happened in 2008? Do you know about those, black guy? Not terror attacks, but the ones that happened to my people. Do you know about that? You don't really? You don't? He's like, what happened? You were in Senegal and they don't have news over there? Here's what seriously, there was a terror attack in India. It's not like 9/11. Here's the thing. 9/11 happened, it lasted 20 minutes. This terror attacks in India, 3 days. Only in India could that happen. It could end up like a cricket match. 3 days. It's like, we shall continue this terror tomorrow. But the terrorists have been with India for a long time. They have. They've been, well before 9/11 ever happened, the terrorists have been with India. And here's the messed up part. They keep hitting India, and India doesn't do back to anybody. It's like the terrorists hit us and we go, stop it. Don't do it, man. Put the pants on, I said stop. I'll scratch you. And those are pretty crazy terror attacks that happened in 2008. They were pretty nuts. Personally, not the worst ones that happened in Bombay. The worst terror attacks, in my personal opinion, happened in 2006. And I'm not basing it off destruction or how many people they killed, which was pretty crazy all on its own, but I'm basing it simply off of the date in which they chose to attack. You know, India got attacked on July 11th. We got hit on 7/11. It's almost like the terrorists had a sense of humor that day, you know? Should we get them on the 10th or the 12th? The 11th. The comedy practically writes itself.
You know, you'll notice when you're walking around any major city now, and I notice this here even in England, which is ironic, that you find less and less people speaking English nowadays. Like even in America, I walk through any major city, and I hear people speaking every other language but English. And the fucked up thing for me is, I can only speak English. I know words in other people's languages, I know phrases, I know how to say certain things, but I can't speak anything from top to bottom other than English. And which, you know, like if I was to talk to you, if I was to start speaking Punjabi to you, I know enough to start the conversation, but then if you replied, I would just go, yeah, right? Like, that's why I've created my own language. I'd be like, oh, kya haal hai, oh, TikTok goes in. I'm like, but. That's what I would do. That's all I do. I've created my own language. It's called but. And then, you know, with Indian people, because we have so many dialects, they may just think, oh, I don't know that dialect of, what is, but. What I like to do is I like to listen to people speak another language, and then I play this game where I try to figure out what language it is. But to fuck with them in the meantime, I stare at them every now and then and smile like I know what they're saying. You should see how paranoid people get. I'm sitting at this cafe, there's these people behind me, and all I hear is, and I look at them and I go, and they were like, we must move. This man speaks Latvian. Damn you, Rosetta Stone. But I always listen for like the one key word in English, you know? You ever do that? You hear somebody speaking another language, and you listen for the one key word in English, and then you try and piece together what they're talking about. But the funny thing is, you'll hear a word that sounds like an English word, but it won't mean the same thing to them. Like you'll be like, a shopping mall. And you're like, they're going to a shopping mall. But then you find out that shopping mall means bread to them or something, you know? There's always words in people's languages that'll make you laugh because it'll sound like a word in your language. Are there any Hungarian people here tonight? Really? It was just a fluke question, really. Do you speak Hungarian, sweetheart? What's the Hungarian word for kiss? Not choke, the other word. Pussy, right? Did you know that? That's the Hungarian word for kiss. Pussy. To us, fucking hilarious, isn't it? Pussy. Ha ha, pussy. But to Hungarian people, very innocent. They'll be on the phone, okay, pussy, pussy, and they'll hang up. And we'll be like, ha ha, double pussy. And the only reason I know this is because I was at a strip joint, you know, once, researching some material quite extensively, and my stripper, she was Hungarian, and I guess I was making her laugh, and by the end of the night, she goes, you were so nice, I want to give you pussy. And I'm like, I would love to receive the aforementioned pussy. And she goes, close your eyes. And I close my eyes, and all of a sudden I feel on my cheek, and I'm like, did she just rub her pussy on my face? Because if I'd known that was going to happen, I would have done the old, But you'll always hear words in people's languages that remind you of words you know. Like when I was in the Philippines, I forgot that I knew the Filipino word for tits, which is susu. Now, susu just sounds funny in English, but it's even funnier for Indian people because susu is what we say to a little kid who has to go to the bathroom. What's the matter? You have to go susu. You have to go susu. Go susu, nicely go nicely go susu. But I forgot in the Philippines that it meant tits, and when I was there, I met this chick, and she's like, "So, do you want to see my susu?" And I'm like, "No! Flush it!" Oh my God, you're so kinky. But susu is one of those funny Indian words, you know. All Indian people know the word susu. You know susu, don't you? I'm looking right at you, buddy. Yeah. No, we've moved on from pre-on these. You know what I'm talking about, right? Here's the funny thing about the word susu, is that to Indian people it's pee, and to Filipino people it's tits, and in Malaysia, susu is milk. So theoretically, if you drink too much susu from a susu, you'll have to go susu.
So we take off now, right? And actually, before we take off, I say to one of the military guys, I go, "Hey, where's the ship?" He goes, "I can't tell you that, sir. That's confidential information." I'm like, "Oh, cool." Then I realize something. I'm an Indian guy on a U.S. military vehicle, and I don't know where the fuck I'm going. What if they change their mind? What if, like, you know what, he kind of fits the description of... Maybe we should just haul him in for questioning, right? So we take off, and after we take off, this military guy comes over and goes, "The ship is located off the coast of Oman." I go, "Oh, okay, why are you telling me now?" "Because you have no one to tell." I'm like, "It's true, I don't have anyone to tell." So we take off, and we're in the air, and these two big military guys get up, and they go, "We're gonna let you know when we're gonna land." Now, when you and I hear somebody on a plane tell us, "We're gonna let you know where we're gonna land," you think in your head, "All right, the guy's gonna get up right before we land and go, 'All right, guys, here we go.'" Because that's positive thinking. So we're approaching the ship now, right? Now, when you land at an airport, you know you're gonna land because you feel the plane, the nose come up, and you feel the engine slow down, and and the pilot will make an announcement. "We just dropped down to 10,000 feet. We're approaching LaGuardia Airport right now." And you feel at ease, and then the plane, and then it slows, and then you're about to land. Well, on a military plane, when you're landing on an aircraft carrier, there's only so much landing room you have before you end up in the fucking ocean, right? Because when you land at an airport, you hit the ground, and you drive around until you slow down, and then you end up at the gate, and then you get off, and everybody's ha-ha-hee. Well, as you're approaching the aircraft carrier, instead of slowing down, the pilot speeds up. And instead of descending, he just drops. He just keeps dropping. Because he's trying to get level with the ship. So he doesn't have to hit the deck so hard, right? He's trying to land, just hit it and stop. But he's speeding up just in case, because on the top of the ship is a wire, and at the bottom of your plane is a hook. And that hook is supposed to catch the wire, and that stops you from becoming fish food. So we're approaching the ship now, and we are, because you can feel the plane speeding up, and you can feel the plane dropping. And every drop, you find out exactly how salty your balls are. Because every drop is boom, and the ha, and then boom, ha, right? So we're approaching the ship now, and we're up to literally 200 miles an hour, right? And as we're about to land, these two big military guys get up and go, "Now, now, now!" And you go, "Ah, ah, ah!" And you hit the deck of this ship, and you're doing 200 miles an hour. And as soon as you hit the deck, the plane stops. You go,
bam, and you stop, and your asshole. Did you know that it could come out of your body about 6 inches? Your asshole literally goes, whoa, and whoa. It literally touches cloth and goes back up. And and you're afraid to move for like 5 minutes because you're trying to determine, is my ass just sweaty or did I just shit myself? Is there a Hershey's Kiss in my underwear right now?
What's your name, sweetheart? Barfy? Oh, wow. That's unfortunate. That's, with an F? Huh? PH? Oh, but... I could spell fart with a PH. It's still fart, you know what I mean? Barfy, that's... No, I mean, I know what it is. It's a dessert, too. There's a sweet called Barfy. Did you know that? Well, better brush up on your brownness a little bit there, sweetheart. Well, your name's Barfy. How did they come up with that? Why did they do that to you? Were you born here? In Vienna? And your parents are from India? And they were like, we want to name her. And the doctor's like, hurry up, we need a name. Just give me 1 second, sir. Hurry up, time is ticking. Barfy. Your brother Vomit hates his name too, don't worry about it. Sorry, is that your boyfriend with you? Husband? Some guy? Yeah, the guy beside you. There's nobody on the other side of you, Barf. Well, I can't even call you Barf for short. That doesn't help, does it? Is that your guy? Nice. How are you, buddy? You okay? Do you speak English? Because it's a hell of a good seat to have if you don't fucking speak the language. It's gonna be a really long night for you, pal. That's all I'm saying. What's your name? Philip. And where are you from, Philip? Huh? Oh, Austria. You're Austrian, actually. Look at that, finally. Good job, Barfy. If you're gonna shop local. That's what I say. Has anybody ever done Ancestry.com or 23andMe or anything like that? Who did it? That guy? He did it? You did it? John Travolta looking guy did it? You did it, sir? Hello? We're all fucking looking at you. And we're talking to you. What's your name? Sorry? Rene? Can you wipe that guy's head now? You spit all over it. Where are you from, Rene? Oh, from Vienna, okay. We were in Rotterdam 2 days ago, and I'm pretty sure they had high COVID numbers out there, just because of their language. I was like, Jesus, you fucking super spreader, what can't you whisper? And so you did your answer, which one did you do? Oh, you did MyHeritage? MyHeritage.com? And what did you think you were before you did it? You don't know what you thought you were? Your whole life you never wondered, what the fuck am I? Did you just assume you're Austrian? Okay. I don't know how you guys started a war. Maybe Hitler wasn't a good talker, he just talked. You guys were like, oh.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm saying, I don't trust guys that have hair and get rid of it. I don't trust you. You're a fucking douchebag. There's certain grooming that's okay, that is acceptable in my eyes, you know? Like if you have a unibrow and you get rid of the middle, that's fine. I had a unibrow. I got rid of it. I've got 2 eyebrows now. That, to me, made good sense mathematically. If I have 1, chop it in half, I have 2. But I don't trust dudes. You did your eyebrows. I see you did, brother. I know you did. Italian guy, no, you did the middle and then you got carried away because your shit is... You get a shot of that guy. His shit is way too neat. Look at how neat that is. That's not natural. Men shouldn't pluck their eyebrows because we don't know what the end result is supposed to look like. I said to one of my friends, I go, yo, man, you got a unibrow.
Oh, what should I do?
Here's some tweezers.
Okay.
I go, well, what do I do then? I just, here, pluck them out, dude. Pluck them out. I go, I'll leave you to it. I left him to it. I come back to his house. He shows up at my house the next day. He kept plucking his eyebrows. Shows up at my house the next day like this. I'm like, did you do something to your eyebrows? No, why? Oh, I don't know, because you look fucking surprised. For 2 weeks, I couldn't take the guy seriously. I've got some bad news. How do you sleep with that shit? From now, realize there's not going to be any more white people. Not going to be any more black people. Everybody's going to be beige. And I don't care, I'm already beige, you know what I mean? It's not going to affect me at all. But it's true, the whole world's mixing. There's nothing you can do about it. Eventually, we're all going to become some sort of hybrid mix of Chinese and Indian. It's inevitable. They're the 2 largest populations in the world. So you could run from us now. But sooner or later, we're going to hump you. And I'm thinking if we're already going to mix anyway, we should start mixing now, you know? You know, ladies, take some chances. Sleep around a bit, you know? If you see that Indian comedian that you really want to have sex with, I say go for it. But it's true, the whole world's mixing, you know? And eventually, just gonna everybody look the same. But I'm thinking if we're all going to mix anyway, let's start mixing people now that would never normally mix. Just to see what we'll get. You know, hook up a Jamaican with an Italian. They could have little pastafarians, you know? I'm Indian. I could hook up with a Jewish girl. We could have little Hindus. Get a woman from the Philippines, a guy from Holland, little jalapenos. Guy from Cuba, a woman from Iceland, little ice cubes. A French and a Greek, freak. German and a Newfie, little goofies. You know what I mean? It's going to happen. We might as well help it along. I used to go with a Chinese girl. That was wicked going out with a Chinese girl. Could you imagine if her and I had gotten serious? Could you imagine that wedding? Do you know how much rice would have been at that wedding? Nobody would be allowed to throw it at the bride and groom. Our parents would just freak out. What the hell are you doing? You're wasting the food. I told you not to invite white people to the wedding. They throw the bloody food around. Let's go to their weddings and throw mashed potatoes at them. It's gonna happen, man. My dad's been in this country for 40 years now. 40 years. And you know what's scary? Is I think my dad's turning into a redneck now. I swear to God, he's starting to say stuff that scares me, you know? I walked into my parents' house a couple of weeks ago. My dad was sitting there on the phone. He had the newspaper open in front of him. He had an ad circled. Somebody was selling a couch, right? So my dad's on the phone. He calls the ad. And on the other end of the phone, some Eastern European lady answered, and she couldn't speak any English. And all I hear is, "Hello, I'm calling about your couch." Hello. Hello. I want to know about your couch. Hello. Okay. I've said hello twice. I would like to purchase your couch. And no English. I'm sorry? And no English. Then why the hell did you answer the phone? You don't come to my country if you can't speak the language. Click. My dad looks at me and goes, "Immigrants." I go, "Dad, you're an immigrant." "Hey, you watch what you say to me." I think that's one thing that separates immigrant families from the regular Canadian families, you know? Doesn't matter where your parents are from. They weren't born in this country. They will whoop your ass when you're growing up, won't they? It doesn't matter where your parents from. Ukraine, you know what I'm saying? They'll beat you with a cabbage roll. You know what I'm saying? They'll smack a pierogi upside your head if they have to. They'll beat you, right? Immigrant parents will beat their kids. Canadian parents, they're a little too soft on their kids. And that's fine, you know, whatever makes you happy. But you need to start beating your kids. I'll tell you why. Because growing up, kids now are growing up in a multicultural society. You know, you're going to have white kids growing up with black kids and brown kids and Asian kids, and they're all going to be hanging out in the playground. You know what I mean? And they're going to be talking about the ass whooping they got last night. Do you want that little white kid to feel left out? Beat that child so he's not a social outcast. We'll be sitting around, "Man, my dad beat my ass. My dad beat my ass too." The white kid will be like, "I got sent to my room." Well, I'll be like, "You've got a room?" You need to beat the kids, man. Indian parents will beat their kids. Chinese parents, I would hate to get beat. Parents know kung fu and stuff, man. I would hate to mess up in a Chinese house, man. "Hey, tap this bong. Come here. It says you got an F in school." They wouldn't even need to beat you. They'd go, "Oh, no, Sonny Tag." Indian parents will beat their... Indian parents aren't afraid to kill their kids if they have to, you know? My dad's theory was, if I get rid of one, I'll just make another one. And I will tell the new one what an idiot the last one was. Jamaican parents will beat their kids for no reason sometimes, won't they? "Hey, boy, come here." "Yes, Daddy?" "What's that for?" "Just in case." White people, please beat your kids. I'll tell you why else, because when I was growing up, right, I grew up around a lot of black people, which was fine, because the black people never picked on me. White kids, not so friendly back then. But every now and then, a white kid would come and hang out with us, and we were like, "Wow, a white kid! I've heard so much about you." And here's where the problem is. When a white kid would hang out with us, we'd want to be like the white kid. We would want to start to do everything like the white kid. We wanted to copy that white kid so much. And the problem is when we would start taking that white kid's advice on how to deal with our parents. That'll get you friggin' murdered, man. I remember hanging around this one little white boy, Ryan, when I was 10 years old. I went to his house after school one day, right? His parents never beat him, and they never even yelled at him. He could do anything he wanted, and nothing was going to happen to him. But he was an angry kid. We walked into his house after school, and his mom goes, "Ryan, go clean your room." "Fuck you, bitch!" his mom goes, what am I going to do with him? I go, Ryan, you can't talk to your mom like that. Yes, I can. She's a jackass. Don't say that, man. She'll hit you. No, she won't. She's not allowed to. What the hell are you talking about, man? My parents hit me. Yeah, well, next time they try it, you tell them to fuck off. Are you sure? Trust me, it works for me. So I went home. For the last time. I walked in the house, my dad goes, Russell, come and do the dishes. Fuck you, Dad. What the hell did you say to me? Do I look like Ryan's mom? Somebody gonna get hurt real bad. That was my dad's threat. Right before he beat me. Every single time. Oi, Russell. Somebody gonna get hurt real bad. I hated that threat. You know why? Because he'd always say somebody. He'd never tell you it was you. I mean, you knew it was you. But he'd give you this hope. Oi, Russell. Somebody gonna get hurt real bad. Somebody. I'm not gonna say who. Oh, I think you might know him very well. I'm in the back praying. I hope it's my brother, man. Please. I saw that little brat Ryan at school a few days later. I was like, yo, your little plan almost got me killed. He goes, oh, sorry, dude. I forgot to tell you the other part. If he's still going to hit you, threaten to phone Children's Aid. Why? Because if you phone Children's Aid, they'll come and take your dad away, and he'll get in trouble. You won't even have to call. Just pretend. It'll scare the crap out of him. You're 10 years old, you figure out how to scare the crap out of your dad? That's like finding kryptonite. I thought I'd try it. I was about to get my next beating. I stopped my dad. I go, don't do it! I'll phone Children's Aid. You ever had your parents call your bluff? You'll do what? I'll phone Children's Aid. Is that right? Oh. Oh. Well, let me get you the phone, tough guy. Wait, what are you doing? If I phone Children's Aid, you'll get in trouble. I might get into a little bit of trouble. But I know that it's going to take them 23 minutes to get here. In that time, somebody gonna get hurt real bad. How you doing? Look, what's going on? Look at everybody all mixed up. I like that. White girls with non-white guys. That's what I'm talking about, huh? Black guy with an Asian girl. God damn. You're like, we got to capitalize on this Tiger Woods shit. Oh, somebody brought a kid. Good job, huh? Good job. That kid's gonna learn some new shit tonight, my friend. Asians, good to see you, huh? Are you? All right. You look upset. What's wrong? You look like you're looking for a Dance Dance Revolution machine or something. Asians love that Dance Dance Revolution, don't you? God damn, they love Dance Dance Revolution. DDR. That's the short, that's what they call it, DDR. See, I said it, that guy smiled. Oh, DDR. So good. Do you know what it is, sir? Do you know what the Dance Dance Revolution is? It's not an actual revolution. So you don't have to worry about that. It's not like a bunch of Asians are going to knock on you, hey, stop dancing! It's not like that. It's a revolution! It's a video game. It's a video game. You can relax again.
What it is, it's a TV screen in front of you, and it's got these arrows that go in different directions. They just keep moving, and they go in different directions, and they're different colors. And it plays this shitty Euro trash music in the background, right? Sounds like you're in the backseat of a Persian guy's car. You know what I mean? Just... Hey, bro, this is best music, bro. Hey, bro, this is best, bro. He's best, bro. He's biggest thing in Europe, bro. He's best in Europe, bro. So it's got the TV, the arrows, and the shitty music, and then on the ground in front of you are these things that light up according to what you see on the screen, and you're supposed to step on that, and that will teach you how to dance. And the Asians love it. I remember last year I was in Singapore, and the Chinese people in Singapore were lined up outside the arcade. Lined up to play Dance Dance Revolution. And I was like, how hard can this shit be? So I stood in line. I get to the machine, I put my money in. The hardest fucking thing I've ever tried in my life. I didn't hit one single thing on the ground. I was one step behind every moment. I was doing so bad, at one point the machine even said, do you even have legs? It just said that right across in front of the screen. One point this came up in front of the screen, one of these, just... And I was doing so badly that the Chinese dude that was next was getting mad at me because he thought I was bullshitting on the machine. He starts yelling at me, hey asshole, if you're not going to play the game proper, then go play something else. Go play something your people are good at. Go play the taxi game. So I got mad, right? I'm like, all right, fuckface. That's what I like to call people when I'm mad and I don't know their name. Fuckface, I find, is a good way of going about it. Because you can't really get offended if somebody calls you fuckface, can you? If I went, hey, fuckface, and you were like, well, you want to go? What, you want? Like, you would actually be a fuckface if you wanted to fight if some guy called you fuckface. Because really, there's worse things you could be called than fuckface. What is a fuckface? It's the face you make when you fuck. That's all it is. It's... This is a fuckface, look. Is that really so bad? Is it? You don't even have to say it to somebody. Next time somebody cuts you off in traffic, pull up beside them and go, hey!
You just call me fuckface?
But don't roll your eyes. Don't roll your eyes when you don't be like, because then you're cum face. You don't want to be cum face. You just want to be fuck face. I don't know what it is about coming that makes your whole body freeze for like 10 seconds. Oh God, oh. You get frozen in time, right? Oh my God, I'm gonna, oh. It's like the end of a sitcom. Oh. And then the credits come up. Explain that to him. So I'm like, all right, fuckface. If you think you're so good, let me see you play this. This son of a bitch starts limbering up. Gets to the machine, sets it to advanced, starts playing. He doesn't miss one single step. He's just... It was the only time in my life I've seen an Asian dude open his eyes really wide. Just... Do it, open your eyes really wide. Try it. Nothing happens. I love it. Just the eyebrows move. That's it. It just... Oh, I'm an asshole.
Give it up for that guy in the witness protection program. I can't tell if you're a lumberjack or a hipster. That's amazing. I can't tell if you're here to smoke trees or cut them down. He's like, smoke 'em. What's your name, buddy? Carlo. What's your background? What are you? Armenian? Wow, so that's not even a beard. That's, you probably shaved an hour ago, and that's what happened. They are. That's just some hairy f***ing people, those Armenians. Armenians are so hairy, Indians go, God damn. Good to see you, Sev. All right, and there's that's a very white man. I don't know if you're that white because there's a brown girl beside you. I know that, I figured that's your wife. You don't just randomly go molesting Indian women without any repercussions. But it's 110 degrees outside. How the f*** are you that white still? You want contrast? Look at the white guy behind you. He looks like he's made out of leather. Look at that guy. That man is indestructible. Oh, good. And you just look like a really light-skinned Indian. Like you have all the Indian features, but then your skin was like, f*** it. I will do everything else, but not the color. No, you got the wrong guy. You got the wrong guy. This, right here. Look, right. They focused on, there you go. No, okay, see him? That guy, yeah. They had it on that guy. I'm like, that's the wrong guy. Yeah, this guy right here. I can't tell if he's wearing a shirt or not. Good. Is that your wife with you? Good job, buddy. Good job. What's your name, anyway? Faraz. You Pakistani? Yeah, so you're Indian? Same. Not any different. Same. Fikr nakkar, same. What's your name, buddy? Dennis. Wow, that's... You did that to him? He's a red-headed kid named Dennis. Did you never read a comic book, Dad, ever? Thank God he's not an ugly red-headed kid, you know what I mean? Because that'd be really up. He's got a good shaped face on him. He'll be fine, you know. He'll be bagging baddies in no time. Put the little ginge in the minge, you know what I mean? A little... That's the one that got you there, Clay. How old are you, Dennis? 14. Oh, boy, this is a rough time, Dennis. I apologize, buddy. Is that your brother over there? He just looks like you with brown hair. How old are you, brother? Huh? 18. Okay, 14 and 18. Why do you look older? Why do you look bigger than him, Dennis? Are you bigger than your 18-year-old brother? That's awesome. Do you up now? 14 and 18, man. And that's your dad beside you? Hey, Dad, way to go. You know, we know what you're doing in the bathroom, Dennis. We know. If you're not, then leave your phone outside the bathroom when you go take a shower. And I want you to feel better about yourself, Dennis. Your dad does it too still. Don't worry about it. Here's the good news, Dennis. Your dad's face is as red as your hair now. This is amazing. And your mom just vomited a little bit, so... That's going to be a quiet ride home, huh? Anybody want any gananakwe, kanarakwe, pananakwe back there? I worry about the future, man. Not Dennis's. We know what he's doing. But I worry about your future, Ella. You know why? There's a lot of things happening, you know? You know, my generation, you know what my generation says about yours a lot? A lot. We say this a lot. And it's not fair. We say, generation's too sensitive. Everything bothers them. They get so offended by everything. We say that about you, but that's not fair, because the reason you're sensitive is because of my generation. My generation started political correctness. If we didn't do that, we'd be fine right now. But here's the thing. We did it out of necessity. We didn't do it because we were bored. We created political correctness because our parents' generation was insane. You got to figure, my father was born in 1925 in India under British rule. Do you know how nuts my dad was? My dad spoke English so racistly all the time. You wonder why I'm this way? Like, my dad, I'm like, Dad, why do you say so much racist stuff? How can it be racist? I learned English from the British. They are the least racist people. If they were so racist, why would they stay with us for hundreds of years? I'm single. I was actually dating. Here's what happened. Now, this is, you need to pay attention. If you like pornography, don't act. Why are you acting like you don't even know what it is? I'm like, if you like pornography, like, what is this pornography he speaks of? I was a big fan of porn, so I ended up dating a porno chick. Don't do that. It is not what you think it's going to be like. I mean, it is what you think it's going to be like when it, comes down to, crunch time. But it's not the same like when you start to actually like the girl, because the girl I was dating, when we first started dating, only did girl-girl scenes, which was great for me. Because, I'm like, hey, that's like the loophole of dating a porn star. You could say, my girl does porn. Oh, yeah, but she only does chicks. And then your guy friends are like, damn, really? And you're like, yeah, that's right. I'm that dick that she's getting, you know what I mean? And then she re-signed her contract and ended up having to do dudes. And that's when I broke up with her, because she was like, well, why? Why don't you give it a chance? I'm like, well, here's the problem. When most girls come home from a hard day at work, their feet are hurting. So I'm single. I had a waterbed for 15 years. From the age of 15 to 30. I had a waterbed. Young kid, how old are you, buddy? How old? 19. Well, which is it? Are you aging while we're talking? You just turned 19. Do you know about waterbeds? No, I could see the blank look on your face. Let me explain a waterbed to you, all right? Vince already knows. A waterbed, it's just a giant bladder. It's a giant bladder that you fill up with water, and it has a big, strong wooden frame around it. You need the frame, because if you don't have the frame, the bed's just going to roll all over the house, right? So it's like one of those squishy toys, the ones you hold. So you need the frame, and the frame has to be strong, right? So it came with these nice, strong frames, and they came in like the same size beds as normal beds, but they were like slightly bigger, like I had a single, but it was a super single. It was like a single bed, but super. And I had these, it has padding. You may not know this. It had padding that goes right around the bed. I had this gray velvet padding that bumpers around the bed. You need that because it's a solid wooden frame underneath, and you don't want to turn in the middle of the night, catch a side wave, and then bang your head. Because then they'll make you start sleeping with a helmet, because that's the world we live in, So I had the gray velvet padding, so if you just hit it lightly and then you'd know where you were. And then there was 3 grades of mattress you can get. There was, the best one was motionless. The motionless mattress was the expensive one. That's the one that had a giant sponge running through it. So that way the water wouldn't slosh around. And then they had the semi-motion, which had half a sponge running through it. And then there was the cheapest one, which I had, which was the full motion. And I don't know why you would give a 15-year-old a full motion waterbed. I'm 15, I'm at the height of discovering myself. Every time I would jerk off, it would sound like a tsunami in my bedroom, just... I'd literally have to wait to catch the wave. And it was loud, like my parents knew every time I was jerking off, he's at it again, he's at it again. And then my dad would be, Russell, what are you doing? And I'd have to cover it, I'm just playing Marineland, Dad, I remember when I was 10 years old, I used to hang around this little white kid, Ryan. We went to Ryan's house after school one day, and Ryan's parents never beat him, and they never even yelled at him. He could do anything he wanted, and nothing was gonna happen to him. But he was an angry kid. We walk into his house after school, and his mom goes, Ryan, go clean your room. Fuck you, bitch! His mom goes, what am I gonna do with him?
The start time. The start time. He's in the building. The start time. We got my man. Introducing. Let's go.
What kind of brother was he growing up?
Little. He was a little brother growing up. Now he's bigger than me, sort of a little big brother.
Can I get my phone?
No.
Both our parents worked, and right up until like 6 o'clock, 6:30 at night, I'd be completely responsible for them. And our parents always instilled that into us. This is it. When they're gone, this is all we've got.
Hyper kid. He was always hyper.
I never see him down and out, moping, or I've never seen him worry about anything. He always sees the bright side of life. Cheerful. That's his nature.
How do you feel about the somebody joke? Can you talk about that a bit?
I'm hoping. I can't guarantee it, but I'm hoping that it's the last time I do it. It is an encore piece, so I mean, it's not like it's a part of my act right now. Do you know what I mean? So I would love to retire it, but I mean, again, it's up to the fans, really.
What are you talking about, dude? My parents hit me. Yeah, well, next time they try it, you tell them to fuck off. Are you sure? Trust me, it works for me. So I went home. For the last time. How did you want me?
It's great. Yeah, it's really nice. I can imagine you as one of those kids that ran for the camera.
No, never.
Yeah.
Would I do that?
Yeah, dominate the family album.
No, I would get in trouble for photos.
Why?
Because they would say smile and I would do this.
Yeah,
My dad would stop ruining all the bloody pictures.
Your dad's Indian?
Yes. What gave it away?
What's up, Jake? So here I am in Calcutta working the cash. My old job that I did 25 years ago at my Uncle David's bakery here, Nahum's. These are the world-famous cheese straws, which are quite delicious. And Uncle David, who's going to be 80 on April Fool's Day, still doesn't look like he's 60 yet. Yeah, that's what everybody remembered my dad for, is the writing.
He had a style of, he should have been a lawyer, because everybody had a grievance over there, came to him, and he wrote out a petition for them, and they won their case. They didn't like him because of that.
Any problem he had with the government, he'd write an article in the newspaper about it.
Same out here.
Did he?
Same out here.
He had that activist mind. Yeah,
He really made his point.
He knew how to make his points in words, like just by writing it out. I make my point by speaking. And my dad was mind you, my dad could write and speak at the same time. So, I've only got one of the traits.
He could give you a tongue lashing and put you in your bloody place without showing any temper. Really, he had the command of the language.
He also had a temper, though. Lest we forget this temper.
Is somebody gonna get a hurt?
It's true. I walked in the house. My dad goes, "Russell, come. Come. Do the dishes." Fuck you, Dad. What the hell did you just say to me? Do I look like Ryan's mom? Somebody gonna get hurt real bad.
That is 500 each. That is 2,000.
Wait, get a shot of this. So she died on the birth of her 14th child in Berhampur, where my dad's from. She was buried there, and then 6 months later they dug her up and then brought her here and buried her. But 14 children, her pussy was huge.
Expecting to perform today?
No. Why? Because I take this day off every year for my dad's anniversary. This is one of those things that came up where it's the only day you could do it, so it is kind of a once-in-a-lifetime chance.
Malacca, you sold 4,000 tickets on Air Canada and American Express. I figure you're going to sell out the show, the first one. The hype's going to build up so much, you're going to put a second show on in Toronto.
Even if you have to do a 5,000 seater on the
He may even do another 10, man.
It's over, dude.
Dude, you're going to it's going to be the biggest comedy concert. That's going to be rock and roll.
What is
Air Canada Center for Russell. I think he's going to have about 15,000 people. It's going to be fucking rock and roll, man. And another thing's for sure, I'm going to shit my pants on this flight to the aircraft carrier. One of the most sought after comedians in the world. His DVD Outsourced has gone big time in America and Canada. You're going to love him. You're going to see why. Welcome to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Russell Peters.
You ever had your parents call your bluff? You'll do what? I'll phone child services. Oh, is that right? Ooh. Well, let me get you the phone, tough guy. What are you doing? If I phone child services, you'll get in trouble. I might get into a little bit of trouble, but I know that it's going to take them 22 minutes to get here. In that time, somebody gonna get hurt real bad. Hey, thank you very much, guys. Good luck.
What do you think he'd have to say about all this?
What, the success? Well, I think he's the reason for all the success. Because you got to look at it like, I look at it like this. When my dad passed away in March 15, 2004, I've been doing it 15 years at that point. And my career's moving along, slowly but surely, you know what I mean? Then, right after my dad died, I would say as soon as a month later, my career just took a huge upswing. So I really think he's like a guardian angel. Like none of this, I really do believe, like it sounds corny or whatever, but I really believe that my dad is the reason for all of this stuff coming together. I mean, he knew what I wanted. He knew that I wanted success, and I wanted the riches, and I wanted the bitches. You know what I mean? He knew what I wanted.